All right, here we go. Back again with another mic drop. This is actually episode 8.
Is it really?
Yeah, I went back to or 9. Is it? Wait,
Jeez.
I know I didn't realize we had done so many.
Me
And then I
either.
was going back, looking at our past videos. And so yeah, so we've done one, two, three, four, five, six, 7.
So this is episode 8.
This is episode 8. And that will be mic drop. I mean, spitting ink, episode 8.
I was about to say, have we done a mic drop for every show?
We've done a mic drop for every show.
Very dope.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope. Because I know that wasn't our original plan for mic
It
drop. So
wasn't. It
I
wasn't.
like this. I like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So show tomorrow night. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes.
Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, right here on the Substack app. Spitting Ink, a live poetry exchange. It's open mic. Uh-oh. I'm gonna start messing with my light. I didn't mean to do that.
It looked good like that.
What, like that one?
Yeah, it looked good like that. The other one looks really, really bright.
Oh, well, I don't even
And,
know
ma- and, it, ma- and right, and you don't need to look no brighter.
what I don't even know what I just did. Anyway, so tomorrow night we got a feature. First we
We
had a
do.
feature, then we didn't have a feature.
Right,
A
right.
feature.
She took me on a holding my breath moment, but I get it, right? DSS
Yeah,
is starting a new job, and she
yeah.
wasn't sure if she was going to be available, and
Okay.
she thought she wasn't, and she was like, "But I really want to do it." And then she
Yeah.
came back and she was like, "I worked it out," so she
Oh,
was like,
okay.
"I'll be there." So I was like, "Very good," because I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
excited.
I love her work. I love what she's been putting out. So Daria was Sacred Slut. We actually met her right here on Substack.
Right here on Substack.
Uh,
That's what I love about it too, is that
yeah,
we're discovering new people
yeah,
every show.
yeah, 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 yeah. So she'll be featuring for us, which means she gets what I got a 15 minute,
15 minutes. Yep.
15 minute run or whatever, and then we'll still have the open mic, obviously. Uh, Open mic will be open before and after her performance, more
Yes.
than likely. Okay, so since we're talking about features, what
Absolutely.
what what makes a feature? Like, what's a good? What is your? Do you have like a?
Criteria of
Yeah,
sorts.
so, yeah.
For me, um, it's someone with an established body of work,
Okay.
a consistent body of work, right?
Okay.
Where, and I know, please don't, anybody listening, don't take this any kind of way, because I understand that art is subjective,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But considering that it's our show, we get to decide what we think is good poetry, or what is enjoyable poetry, or
Right.
what
Right.
fits our show and what fits our vibe.
Mhm.
And so I look for someone that, to me, has consistently good poetry. Like, they drop bangers all the time, like consistently dropping bangers,
Right.
right? Not
Right.
just hit or miss, not just here or there. I also like to look for poets, unless they have labeled themselves a specific type of poet.
Hmm.
I look for people with a diverse library of
Oh. Okay.
poems, right? Like, because we do say we want all forms of art.
Yeah.
So I don't want to keep bringing the same genre of art every show, every feature,
Right.
because number one, that makes it hard to find features, right? Because not very many people lock themselves in to say, I'm an erotic poet or I'm
Yeah.
a conscious poet. Most of us try to write whatever we want to write.
Whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
So I look for that. I look for somebody with a range, unless they have they've made it clear what kind of poet they are. Like, I feel like Diary of a Sacred Slut, she pretty much letting us know that she's into the erotic, into the feminine, into that vibe. So
Yeah.
that's what I would look for from her. I wouldn't look for these serious conscious pieces.
Yeah.
And if I found somebody who was writing seriously strong conscious pieces, then okay. But I do look for somebody that kind of has a range, because I want everybody to hear themselves
Yeah.
key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
You
yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
you featured how many times have you featured been a featured poet?
I can't
You
count.
can't even.
I don't.
Wow.
It's been
Wow.
it's been
Wow.
I've featured in, especially up and down the East Coast,
Yeah.
man. I've done South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, DC, Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
New York.
Mm.
Going further out, I've done Cali. Um, really haven't done too much like in the Midwest to the West. Most of my stuff has been up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
But I've featured a lot.
Now
And,
let me
and
ask.
and spotlight, if you throw spotlights in there too.
Okay. So when you're a feature poet, like what do you is it like do you look for pieces that you just enjoy performing and like always do that, or is it like, is there a certain type of I don't know, like a flow that you try to get
I
into?
think it depends on the event. If I know, like, if it's just a general open mic, then yes, I'm going to do pieces I'm comfortable with,
Mm-hmm.
pieces that I think, for me, again, diverse pieces. Like, I don't want it to be, if it's just a straight open mic and they ask me to feature, then I'm going to take what I think some of my best work. I'm going to take a variety of different kinds of poems
Mm-hmm.
so that I do reach different people within the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm thinking it up, I try to find a piece that's gonna make people laugh, a piece that's gonna make people think, maybe an emotional piece,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a socially conscious piece. Like I try to layer it like that.
Yeah.
Now, I have done an erotic feature once in my life in Baltimore. So, of course, I chose all the erotic pieces that I
Right.
have. So, if it's an event like that, now, if they say, uh, where it is matters, right? If it's a open event and kids might be there, I'm gonna make sure I don't take anything lascivious or cursing, or I'm gonna alter the piece so that it fits.
Yeah.
So my set really does depend on the event, the what's happening in the world, right?
Yeah.
If it's a real heavy time, then probably
Yeah.
gonna get some heavy stuff. So
Yeah.
all of that comes into play depending on what it is.
Okay. Okay. Because you keep asking me to feature.
I am
And
determined,
I will tell you, I have only like done a feature one time in my life.
which is
Um,
crazy.
I mean, because I mean, I don't. I feel like, well, okay, so I've been a featured poet, and then I've done like a spotlight, like just like a little, hey, we just hosting
Right,
this little party type deal.
right.
We want you to come do some poetry. Um, and so my concern is always, like because I'm so heavily erotic, like where's the lead in? Like where do you know what I'm saying? Like
So here's the thing, right? So when you're talking about mics, there's an open mic and there's a closed mic.
yeah,
So for anybody that doesn't know, open mic, anybody can come. You put your name on the list, and if they get to you, you spit, right?
yeah,
A closed mic is where the artists are curated. So they choose who's going to be on the mic. You
mm,
know that in advance, you're part of that show. They
mm,
don't just allow anybody to touch the mic. There are so many curated erotic events. Like
yeah,
I see mostly erotic events in that vein, right? When
yeah,
it's a closed mic, it's usually that
yeah,
situation where it's an erotic. So that's why I'm so shocked that you haven't done more of that.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I mean, I think I've always been known in like smaller circles because I've
Yeah,
never really prior to Substack, there might be like one or two videos of me doing poetry
actually
out
doing
there.
poetry.
Um, Other than that, I never really like publicized it or put it out there like that for people to even know.
Got
Um,
you.
the the time that I had I did a feature when I was in Syracuse with Aaron actually.
Okay.
Um, and it was only because it was my last show. I was leaving, right? So they gave me some time to do some
Hmm.
erotic poetry. And then like when I got to Maryland, somebody that I met up here was in school at Morgan. And so she asked me to do like a little, she was doing, I think it was like a lingerie something or whatever. And so she wanted me to, come do some poetry. And so that was like a 20-minute thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I really haven't like put
See,
anything out there.
that's one of the things that I say. While I understand that you're not a huge fan of social media, that's where social media comes into play,
Yeah.
right? So for me, I didn't start on social media. I actually told the story about how I ended up at an open mic here in town. And
Hmm.
then my first feature was for him.
Mm,
And then I would perform here, right here in my town. And then that event closed down and went away. And
mm,
I didn't have anything, right? I had nothing. And then people started telling me about Blog Talk. which is kind of like what we do without video. It's just over the phone. It
Oh,
used to be. It's gone now, but we used to
yeah.
just.
I think we would. Did you invite me to that? I
I'm
think
pretty sure I did.
I
I'm
feel like
pretty sure I did because I used to have tons of. I used to attend tons of. They were everywhere, right? Blog
yeah,
Talk poetry shows were everywhere because literally it was over the phone. You couldn't see anybody. You just
right.
they call your number up. You spit your piece. You get
Mhm.
off the line.
Yep.
And so it's kind of like how Clubhouse is now. Clubhouse is that way now, right?
Yeah.
It's mainly well, it's internet now, not phone, but Blog Talk was actually phone.
Yeah.
And so I started doing that. And then I was actually going home to DC for work. And somebody I was like, I need to find a poetry spot. And where
Hmm.
did I find? Spit That.
Did that. Yeah.
Spit
Did
That
that.
was my first like out of town, like where I went and just like started hitting open mics. And that's why I
Yeah.
love Drew to this day because man, they were just the
Yeah.
nicest people, Drew
Oh
Anderson
man.
and Dwayne,
It
right?
was like, yeah, it was like, I think it was so good because it was so close to Howard, right? So it was DC, but it was
Yep.
close to Howard. So they were pulling students in, and
Hmm.
it was just, oh man, Spit that was a
And the
vibe. It
venue
was
was the dopest place. The
a
venue
vibe.
was it was wild because you got to go up them high ass, them steep ass
Yeah,
stairs to get
it
to.
was
But it
like,
was
I swear it was like an abandoned house or
yes,
like an
that's what it
old,
looked like
like
from the
like a
outside.
turn into like a art center or something like
Yep, it
that.
was an arts and like a
So yeah, they
community
used to
center.
do, yeah, that's
But
I
I
love
started doing Blog Talk, which a lot of people from the internet, right? A lot of people from Facebook. And before I knew it, I had like all of these poet friends on
it.
social media. And then the minute you know one person, you're gonna meet
Mhm.
another person. And so my poetry community like blew up. It was just
Mhm.
poets everywhere. And so I can't remember what piece it was, but I did something. And a friend of mine shared it in the Black Poetry Cafe, which is the perfect caveat for us getting ready to do that show. He
Right.
shared it in there. The CEO, Mark Goggins, saw that, and immediately offered me a feature shot at the poetry event that he holds every year. And
Wow.
from there, it was no looking back. Like I've just
Yeah.
been fortunate enough to be connected with some really good poets who have
Yeah.
put me on to places. Like that's one of the reasons I love Jamal. The reason I got my Busboys and Poet feature is because
Mm.
I went to support Jamal, and
Mm.
Jamal was like, "You need to perform tonight," and I was like, "No,
Mm.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready." He was like, "You need to perform," and then the next thing I know, I was spotlighting that night.
Mm.
And he says he didn't, but I believe he put it in the host's ear, right?
Probably
So
did.
she had me spotlight, and then she had me come back and do a tour, a Bus Boys tour.
Wow.
So it's like the opportunities are out there, but one thing I had to learn speech was that you have to be. I used to be. I don't want to say arrogant, but the ego is powerful, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to be sought out for a
Yeah.
feature,
Yeah.
right? I wanted to know that the people wanted me.
Mm-hmm.
But what I had to learn was that sometimes you just got to ask for it. You just got to hit people up and be like, hey, I'm interested in featuring for you.
Yeah.
And so I do. That's how you get it. I featured for Desan and Wendy
Oh yeah.
at I never pronounce it right. The Hayati
It's in
Center
there.
where they do their stuff in Durham,
Yeah.
thanks to Jamal. So it's really that's one thing about poetry. I believe a true poetry community is connections.
Oh yeah.
But
It
social media,
some of the poets that I've come across, like I'm talking about like legends, like Salame C. I met
yes,
him in Syracuse, and he was at our little joint, and man, he ripped it. Talam is
crazy.
to me, that man is he's just
To
a
me, him and Jamal St. John are like neck and neck, and
yes.
they are so dope, both of them. Hmm.
Yeah. And so like I've been connected with him since 2010. Love the Poet. She was on what Showtime or HBO, one of them.
Hmm.
I met Love in DC. She was looking for a photographer. She reached out to me.
Oh wow.
And then yeah, so she came over, I always chop it up, try to, get people comfortable. And then she was like, yeah, I'm a poet, a spoken word artist or whatever. And she told me, I was like, yo, like
Here's what's funny to me. Here's what's funny to me. You know some really big poets.
I know some huge,
And And
What
for you to be like, well, I've never really done,
our first
huge
poet
poets.
was is Chris? What's their name? It's not Chris. Who was our first feature?
Chris.
Yeah. So I met him or I met them in DC
Mm-hmm.
on another show. Like he was hosting a show. I had no idea, or I've met Rebecca
Dupas.
my
Okay. Rebecca just had a baby,
okay.
but Rebecca's on my list. I'm
Rebecca
gonna reach out when life slowed down for her a little bit.
Rebecca is
I'm
raw.
reaching out to that sister because Rebecca is crazy.
Yeah, I know. I've seen her perform. I've seen her host at Busboys.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have come across like some
And that's why I think it's so funny because you drop like, and I'm real careful when I say big poets, right? Because we're all kind of like
right?
Nobody's out here making millions off of poetry,
Right.
but we have people who've been in the game for a long time, who have done big things for the art, like Rebecca, like Talam, like Jamal, like those are that's when I say big names, that's what I mean. People who really put the work in and have a reputation, I guess, in this art.
Yeah.
So those are some of the people I look for. But on the flip side, I also want to give new poets a chance, right? Because until somebody's willing to take a chance on you to let you feature, you won't know how to feature. And I think doing it this way is a lot easier than doing it live. So this is a good way for like newer poets. That's why I really want to get D on as a feature, maybe Mia on as a feature. People who have just shown that they love this art and that they're interested in showcasing it. But I think one of the things that makes it a little hard for us is that we only have a feature once a month. And so I know so many people that I'm trying to space it out, but it's like I already got people in mind throughout the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't confirmed them, but I have them in mind. Yeah. So
it's just I mean, you talk about me knowing big names. I mean,
I just know a lot of people because I've been doing, like I tell people, I've been doing poetry now for 15 years, well over 15 years. And a good part of that has been on social media. That's why I'm such a huge Facebook fan, right? Because that's where my poetry community lives. Everybody I know, and I've made connections through connections. I know somebody, so I send a friend invite. And then I follow, I comment, and the next thing I know, like they know me and I know them. Even if I've never met them in person. Now one of my favorite poets, I'll never forget, I gotta tell this story real quick. When I was out in Cali, in San Diego, me and a friend, she just went to let me perform on stage, and I went to this place called Queen Bee's. Rudy Francisco. I don't know if you've ever heard of Rudy Francisco. Look him up. I'm gonna send you a poem or a link or something.
Yeah, send me something.
Ridiculous show. So I happened to be there performing, and his slam team just happened to be there that night. And you talk about, let me tell you, I've been giddy to meet somebody, three times. That was him, Rudy Francisco. I haven't met Talam, but Talam followed me on social media and I lost my mind.
Oh man, Talam, man.
God. I lost my mind just because he followed me on social media, followed me back. And Jamal, but
I wanted to reach out to Talam, but it's funny. I went because I follow him on we connected on Instagram, and so I went. I think he just got married.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like a few days ago. Him and his new wife were down, and something was going on. I ain't watched the whole video, but yeah, he's down in Bahamas or something like that, and something was Jamaica. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, let me, I'll let him
wait till he comes back.
He probably I probably don't even remember me, man.
I would kill to have Talam on here. I would kill to have Drew from Spit That on here. I reached out to Drew, but Drew don't really do social media that much. But it's like
Aaron
absolutely got to get Aaron. It's like the thing that's hard though, even though we sometimes try to gift our poets with a little something, our features for coming through. a lot of poets, and they have the right to, they charge a lot
Yeah.
for a feature.
Yeah.
And so sometimes offering maybe what we'll offer or just offering it as a gift or asking them to do it. Because see, here's my thing is I try not to make a payment a guarantee.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I just want you to come through and share your poetry
Yeah.
for 10, 15
Yeah.
minutes,
I
right?
mean,
So
yeah.
I'm not going to guarantee anybody a payment. Now, if we
Right.
can, if people want to donate, we drop cash apps. Sometimes if we feel like somebody really went above and beyond, we send them a little something. But at the end of the day, I don't want to make it about that.
Right.
And so I know some of these bigger names that we're talking about
Oh yeah.
may want compensation that's outside of our reach.
Right.
But it never hurts to ask.
Never hurts to ask. It never hurts to ask. Like the son, man. I told you, me and the son grew up together. Like
That when
I
you
know
told me that, I lost my mind.
I know his mama. He know my mama. You
That
know,
blew
like
me
we went to
away
school together. You know, high school together. You know what I'm saying?
because
Like
he's another big name
yeah,
because of what he does in the
that's what he
poetry
does.
world.
Yeah,
Because that brother
yeah,
does a lot.
yeah. He been grinding for as long as I can.
Yes. And he's so dope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So dope.
I've invited him to the show. I know he started a Substack. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna hit him up early.
Mm-hmm.
Just let him know that show is going on. So hopefully he'll come through.
Yeah, but for people who might be interested in featuring, right? I would love for them to reach out to us, reach out to me, because I normally try to book the features to keep. So if y'all don't know, Speech kind of run the show, right? So he's doing he's the one who starts the live, so he's monitoring all of that. He's collecting information for the community poem the whole night. He's spitting himself. He's offering feedback. You're doing a lot. So I try to at least take the responsibility of finding features and stuff off your shoulders.
Yeah.
I run them by you, right? I run them by Speech just to make sure that he's okay. But
You ain't
he's
you
never
ain't
been like, no, I don't like
yeah,
that.
right.
He's always been
You
like,
ain't
whatever
let
you
me in
say,
church
if
yet.
you say
Like,
so.
yo, I got so much. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So when I say hit me up, that's why. Not because I'm like, but please hit me up. I would love, and what I would love you if you could do it is to send me a poem, right? If I'm not familiar with you. If you can send me some of your work or direct me to a link or something. Because while this is a new show and we are we're new, I do want good poetry
Yeah, yeah.
on here.
Yeah, I mean,
So
at the end of the day, if you're gonna give somebody the space to,
mhm,
have 15, 20 minutes
mhm.
with our audience or on our recording, yeah, obviously you want to bring people good stuff, and
Right.
you know,
I just know that it can get so sticky, right? When you start talking about the quote unquote judgment of art.
oh yeah, oh
And
yeah,
when I tell you the amount of arguments and crap I've seen on social media because of what some person deems is good and another person deems is not. And I tell everybody, look, I know it's all subjective.
yeah.
But in this space right here, it's
But you
what
know what?
we
I think most of it is presence. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mhm, mhm.
I tell people, about bartending. I'm like, 85% of bartending is customer service. If you can relate to somebody and really, then they'll be patient with you with everything else. So if you can like put your
You
heart
know,
into it, you know what I'm saying? I just had a
that's the one thing about you that I've not yet experienced.
what's that?
You as a bartender. I've
Uh,
never been to like a place where you're bartending. Because I'll be honest with you, you are such an introvert and
yes.
you are so freaking nonchalant that
So
I can't imagine you turned on, right? Like,
it's so crazy. It's the same thing. I mean, I teaching same thing, right? But it's like
right.
even when I do this show, when I'm done, when we get off,
Exhausted.
I'm just like, yo, like, don't nobody talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exhausted.
I am like, because it is when I go to work. I went to work this morning. When I get off, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with nobody. Like nobody. Don't nobody say nothing to me. You know, like it is. It's exhausting being. You know,
Yeah, you're such a huge introvert. And I don't think
like
people would
if
realize that.
I've done conferences and little classes and teaching and trainings and things like that. and bartending, where you have to, kind of
Turn it on.
turn this,
Hmm.
boom, boom, boom. And yeah, whenever I'm done, I'm just like, yo,
Because I will say that I did see, I think something you did on YouTube,
probably. I did a
presenting, right?
I did a
Like at
social
a
media
conference or something.
I did a
And
social media forum for like 3 years in a row when I was down in DC.
I was so shocked. I
Yeah,
was really shocked.
that was hosting, that was, and presenting. That's also why I don't like social media, because I've dealt with it for so long,
Yeah,
teaching it and training it.
yeah.
I just know,
Too much about it.
I know all the negatives, right? And it's like, and then I just ain't got time for the drama, man. Like,
Yeah. See, and that's my thing. I tell everybody, like I have curated I've been on it for years,
yeah,
but I've curated my Facebook page to the point now where I don't have that, right?
yeah,
I don't have drama. I have the people that I want to be connected to. If I come across a drama, I will block it quickly.
yeah.
But I am aware of a lot of the
Oh my
negatives
God, it's
because I mean, you can't be on it and not experience some
can't.
of it.
It's
But
absolutely, you just can't.
yeah, but that's absolutely how I have um gotten to know as many poets as I know.
Mm,
Is through that and through, I'll be honest, through the Black Poetry Cafe as well.
yeah,
Having been affiliated with that for so long, I started that in 2013.
okay,
I started as a feature. I featured in Atlanta, and then each year after that, I performed or did something, and then eventually, I earned the position of executive director.
okay,
And so we'll be bringing some of those poets are going to start to come on because we are the official open mic for that event, which is going to be in October. I want to say it's the 15th through the 17th in Atlanta. It's the Black Poetry Cafe's annual Poetry Fest. That's what we call it, BPC Poetry Fest. Now, that is also a closed mic where we've selected, like people actually submitted videos and asked to be a part of the show, and we've granted them the ability to be part of the show. So it's not an open mic. However,
mm.
what I keep telling you, you decide to bring your black ass to Atlanta, you will get on the mic.
Oh, Atlanta. When is that
I
anyway?
got a little bit of pull, just a little bit.
August,
It's October.
October.
I
Yeah.
want to say the 15th through the 17th.
Okay.
We've got a host hotel, and the events are in the hotel because a lot of people don't want to fight Atlanta traffic and all of that. So we
Yeah.
just use the ballroom of the hotel. We set it up, and that's where we are. We have a DJ. Like it's a dope event. And that we used to do them in actual clubs in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it used to be this really high, then we started doing Myrtle Beach because we wanted it to feel more like family and connection, and it was beautiful there, but we're ready to get back to Atlanta. So I meant to tell you, the Atlanta just did a big thing. I think it was Queen Sheba organized it. All the Atlanta poets got together in a park, so many of them.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to find one of the pictures and send them to you.
Oh, that's,
So many dope poets in
that's
Atlanta, man. So yeah.
yeah. I think the dopest show I went. So I went to the what is it? The Eurekan
New Eurekan.
Eurekan up in yo
That's my dream stage,
yo.
man.
Now I didn't perform,
Right.
but just the people that got on that mic that night.
That's my dream stage.
Yo, like, this is crazy. That was, that's been some years now.
Yeah, New Eurekan. I would say the New Eurekan is the standard
Yeah.
for open mic or spoken word. Some of the dopest names, including Jamal. That's where Jamal won all of his championships and his slam titles and everything
Yeah.
there. But Saul Williams came out of there. For
Oh,
anybody that knows Saul Williams,
oh,
there's like so many dope poets. So I would say New Eurekan is up there, and then Busboys and Poets, man. Busboys
but,
and Poets is the standard for a lot. So those are my two dream stages, and thankfully I was able to do
Boys
Bus.
bring there a lot of people.
Yes,
A lot of people.
and they've got so many locations
Yeah.
now too.
Yeah. It's
In
like out of the
Virginia,
Maryland, you could literally
yep,
go to you can go to open mic every night
every night of the week,
at a
yep,
different spot, which is
yep,
crazy. It's
yep.
crazy.
So our feature next month is a host from Busboys and
Ooh,
Poets. Sherry, her stage name is simply Sherry. And she's been doing it for a while. She's tall, tall sister, got locks. I'll have to shoot you a picture of her. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know her, but she's the one that gave me my spotlight and then helped me, her and Kaniki, Jakarta. The two of them are both Busboys hosts, and they helped coordinate my tour for me a couple of years ago. So on that tour, I was supposed to hit 4 locations and one of them fell through. So in that 1 week, I hit 3 locations.
Okay.
So you make a pretty penny because busboys pay you well.
Because
Um,
I mean places like that because they have they got a cover charge. So obviously,
right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
something like us, like I
Oh
don't,
yeah. And we're not in person. You know what I
we're
mean?
not in
Like
person, and there's no
we're not
charge
in
or anything like
person.
that. It's just
Like
we just having fun.
right. We're just having fun and you don't have to like that's my whole thing. You were talking about presence, right?
Mhm.
It's about performance
Yeah.
of the poem. I mean, sure, some people can just read or recite at open mics, and that's fine. Like I just saw, as a matter of fact, I was so mad we missed it. Dasan just did I don't remember what it was called, but you had to read off paper.
Oh yeah.
It was a slam where reading off paper was required.
Oh wow.
So I love that because that's another debate in the poetry community is whether you should feature
Like memorize or
memorized or read off of your phone or off of paper or whatever.
yeah.
And a lot of people are of the mind that, oh, you got to memorize. But I feel like if your poem is good and you deliver it well,
Good.
that's what matter, right?
Yeah.
So
I
he
don't care
did,
if you know it or not. Like
and I love that he did a whole slam
that's crazy.
off paper. That's so dope to me. It just happened too. I think it was this past weekend, if
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not mistaken.
Where did he post it?
I didn't think about it. I didn't see it till it was.
He's
I
on
don't.
Facebook more
I
than
don't think I saw it until it was either like right up on it or
Mhm.
over. It
Mhm.
was like because I would have, but
Oh,
North Carolina ain't but a couple of few hours. I would have made it happen if I had known,
sure, for sure.
but I missed it. So
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him
yeah,
because when I mentioned, us starting the show, he was like, "Yeah, I'll definitely come through." But I know he's not. He's on Substack. He's just
not
has
active yet. Yeah,
yeah. He probably. I think a lot of people are still trying to figure this site out. People that
yeah.
um,
If
but
I didn't have you, I think I would have been intimidated by it.
mm,
I was intimidated by it, but
I mean,
with
it
your
is.
help,
Yeah, it is
I
a
was
little.
able
It's a
to.
lot, and it's always changing. They're always like
Very true.
they're still trying to like add little things. I think because the lives haven't been around so long.
Okay.
Um, and then the fact that it links to I love the fact that it makes shorts for you.
Love that
Like,
part.
that's false. Like,
Yep.
but I mean, that's AI in today's age.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
like
I mean, instantly, as soon as we end it,
that's what you
the
get. Like
clips are
50
ready.
clips. It's like, wait,
And
what?
they titled the clip.
Yeah.
It is dope.
Although
It is.
sometimes the titles,
Sometimes it's yeah, and where they cut it off sometimes just
yeah,
like,
it's
yo,
like,
I was just getting good. It was
but
just
I
getting
mean,
good.
but the great thing about it is now it's
Make you
like,
come
oh,
through.
but now I want to, now I want to see the whole show.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole thing. So
So let me get back to the fact that you will absolutely feature. And I'm thinking that you will be the feature since we have July and August locked down. I don't have anybody for September. And that's my birthday month.
yeah.
So I think that should be your birthday present to moi. I think
Is that where you go with this?
you should feature because you can't say no then, right? Because
Well,
it's my birthday.
but that's school starts back up in August, so it just depends. I don't even know.
It depends on what. We might have to change the show.
I need to. I need to look at my schedule. Like,
Yeah, we might need to change it. But if we change, what I'm not understanding what that's got to do with you featuring though. You trying it. You trying real hard.
We'll see. I mean, technically, I already feature.
No, you don't.
I usually spit like 2 or 3 poems a night.
Okay, and
that's 15 minutes.
That's not no 15 minutes. And it's spread apart. Like people don't get the full you. They don't get the full essence of you. Now I'm gonna tell you something that was suggested to me. I can't remember who I think it was my friend from Virginia. But anyway, they suggested we do like a segment that's called like the host spit. So we would take like 5 minutes and we go back to back. So that's something to consider. But like, and I'm talking about when we get more people and we have
Yeah.
it, where we're not doing 2 or 3 poems. But if the mic ever gets heavy,
Yeah.
I think we should, each one of us should spit each week, each time we have a show. So that's just something to consider. But a feature is not you just spitting a piece here or there. A feature is a showcase of your work.
Yeah.
September. It's my birthday.
So, Spitting Ink, a live poetry exchange. We
Get
are
on my last nerve. You make me sick.
giving everyone an opportunity to come and share their work with us and the
Absolutely.
people, whenever. And yeah, so this week is our feature. We got Diary of a Sacred Slut, love her work. Looking forward. She performed, well, not performed, but she spit on our show before, like one of the
Yeah.
first
It
couple of
was, I think it was like maybe the second or
yeah,
third.
either
It
show
wasn't-
one or show two. But
Yeah.
she was there early, brought a dope piece.
Yeah. And then she started like doing so many live performances that
Yeah.
it was hard for her to come to the show. That's another thing I love about DSS. She is, it's her whole aura, right?
Yeah.
Like she just oozes erotica. She is, everything about her is just, and I don't, she's one of those people that doesn't even have to try.
Right.
It's just her.
Yeah.
The femininity, the
Mhm.
sexuality, all of it. And then once you hear her poetry, it's like, yeah, that's what I expected.
Yeah.
Like you did what I thought you would.
Yeah. That's why I want to get Rosalie.
Rosalie. Mm-hmm.
She's not, she told me she's building her brand. She doesn't want to be like I guess she's not doing video.
I got you.
And
But we
I
don't
get
have
it.
to do video,
I
right?
know, but there's a lot of people, man, that's just, especially from females who write erotica. They get approached, they get
Yep. People make real wild assumptions when they do erotic poetry.
So, I get it. Women aren't like that to male at least like I don't, y'all must be more discreet.
Well,
men are more
you
like,
might not, more likely, but let's not act like the panties ain't been poetically thrown. Because somebody done sure enough poetically threw the panties at you.
I haven't. So yes, I've had poems written about me.
Uh-huh.
They'll be like, oh, this was
Performed for you.
because of this or because of that.
Performed for you.
So like, women don't slide in the DM.
Yeah, not as much. Now I have a friend that, have you been seeing that? Well, you're not on social media. There's a little trend that's going around where there's like the Netflix documentary sound when a documentary comes on, and then people are like showing themselves sitting down in the chair, and it's like me preparing for my Netflix documentary about, right? And it could be like about like me, about having a big booty, about this or about that. This one erotic poet said, my documentary about surviving being a male erotic poet and the explosion of my DMs. And I thought that was funny. So some guys, I guess, do get hit up, but you're not accessible because you're not on social media.
Not on social media. I'm just not.
That's why.
Even I'm on sites, but
right, you don't engage.
I don't engage. I don't really post nothing nowhere. The only place I post is Substack.
Yeah.
LinkedIn. I post on my LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But that's, again, it's usually like class related or professional, related type stuff. But other than that, yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the show tomorrow. It should be a good one, and hopefully people will come out. I'll be making a video after this for Facebook to, make sure people are aware, TikTok, all those places,
of course.
To get people on the mic, because it's so much more fun when y'all are with us.
And it's so much more fun when people not only are here, but sharing their pieces, sharing their work with us. We've had, the show is definitely picking up. Not that it's ever been like dead.
It's never been empty.
We haven't really had a show where it was just like nothing going on.
Mm-mm.
The hour goes by like really, really
It does.
fast.
The hour goes by so fast. Sometimes I'd be like, we're gonna have to extend this Mickey Ficky
Yeah,
because this
yeah,
ain't enough.
it's crazy. But yeah, we had some phenomenal poets come through. We got some phenomenal regulars who are always here,
Yep.
always sharing their work, which we love. Um, and yeah, and then you get to uh, stare at Miss Just Me all night. So that's a plus right there.
That's a plus. And let's not act like you ain't over there looking good with the smile and the beard. The beard be bearding and stuff.
Oh, I don't know if it looked a little sideways there.
No, the beard be bearding.
I think I'm.
It just looked like that because of the gray.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
But
because
no,
of the
it's
gray.
looking like I don't know. All right,
But the
so
beard be
the live
bearding.
poetry exchange, the open mic, right here on Substack, 8 p.m. tomorrow night, which
So
is
again, you can read, you can memorize, you can have your camera on, you can have your camera off, you can do erotic, you can do conscious, you can do funny, you can do whatever you want to do,
whatever you want to do.
however you want to do it. Just be here.
Do it. Just be here. We just here for the poetry and for the poetry only. We want to hear everybody's work.
Nobody's gonna judge you, nobody's gonna criticize your work. We don't do that here.
Man,
Um
no, it is
we-
powerful poets on Substack. I have come across
yep,
so many just good poets, good writers in general.
good writers, yep.
But definitely the poetry community it's weird because there's no like poetry like
Circle, like everybody's not connected.
yeah because it's yeah there's no like poetry genre, or at least there wasn't when I first started my
I haven't seen one either.
so yeah so we come across each other, which is great. I love there are some poets that I guess my algorithm is just as soon as I wake up and I log in, it's like for this person, like it's like the same people. I love it. Like every time,
Yeah, I've got to get more active.
like yeah. So yeah. So again,
I'm
spit.
gonna go ahead and post the piece I just did. I'm gonna post it tonight because it's been a minute since I posted anything. So
Mm. Yeah, I gotta. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna drop tomorrow before the show. Is that
mhm.
what I'm doing before the show, right? Because
Yeah, you've been doing before. Well, has
yeah,
it been before?
I think I dropped before the show, and then like with the teaser there, it's like
Okay.
ending tonight or whatever.
Okay.
Um, I think I tried it after. It's there's that sweet spot because
Right.
you don't want to like spam people because I know they get an email from this. They get an email from me starting the live. The link is out there
Got you.
now. Actually, if you're on my page, uh, the countdown clock is already ticking away.
Okay.
Um,
I'll make sure I share that.
which I think is cool because people can go in and click if they're interested, and then they'll get
Mhm.
a reminder. And so yeah, I try not to like overdo it um, with my socials because I've been in. I think I'm more at 260
You get
somewhere
on
right
my
now.
last nerves.
But it was a like I hit 250, right, and then it was like I would go up and come down.
And come down. Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
There's people, I think people subscribe and not really. I don't know if they just subscribe because it's somebody you see real fast and maybe they're looking for a subscription back or something like that. Because I don't always subscribe back to people, which I probably should do. Um, but yeah, and so it could either be that or it could just be maybe they get because I do my photography with all my poetry,
Right.
and
And
so
and that's the thing that I wish you would. I don't know that everybody knows that that's actually your work.
oh yeah, well I signed all the captions have my name on it.
Oh, okay.
It says photography by the Speechless Poet.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that because I wondered if people caught that or if they were paying attention to that because the
Yeah,
photography is fire.
all the pictures I use are photos that I've taken,
Yeah, that's fire.
either recently or actually no, none of them are recent. I haven't set up a camera in a long time.
You need to fix that.
I know, I really do. I need to start, but that's kind of the same thing, right? When you start to ask people to model for you, or and they want to get paid, and it's like,
Right. Right.
should I pay you because I'm doing the
Taking
work?
pictures for you. I'm gonna give you the product.
Yeah, you getting the product, and this ain't
Right.
something we can just.
Yeah.
That takes time and editing and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I right now I have enough inventory, if you will, that I ain't got to worry about shooting.
You got to worry about it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I need your photography tips for my new venture, my fetish page, my
Oh,
foot fetish page.
oh, foot
So
fetish. Yeah. Oh man, I can go crazy with foot fetish. That's a whole nother show.
that's a whole nother show. So
Uh,
look, for the show tomorrow night, I know you said that the videos were being, what was it, like, dinged because of music.
they were. So
Okay.
tomorrow, I will still start up early for us, but I won't start the live
Okay.
till like 5 till. So
Okay.
we'll go live around 7:55,
Okay.
and that way people can kind of jump in.
Can trickle in.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been because YouTube will flag stuff specifically for people who are trying to make money, you know,
Oh, off of, yeah,
like videos. So it'll flag it because it's a copyright infringement.
somebody else's music. Yeah.
Like somebody
So
else's music.
that also makes me think of the Poerotica playlist. So for anybody who's new to us who don't know, there's a Spotify poet. I can never say that right. Poerotica playlist that
Mhm.
is well over 300 something
Yeah,
songs.
cultivated by the community. Oh my
Yep.
goodness, it is some music out there.
Some inspirational fire.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Old school, new school, school you don't know nothing about. Yeah.
So we have
So
we're gonna start. I think we should start. We haven't talked about this, but maybe a Poerotica TikTok. And if I have to do it, I will. But I think those clips would be perfect there,
probably,
because they're not very long.
yeah.
But that's another avenue. But for right now, we have our Spit and Ink show, which comes. Well, let's back up. We have Mic Drop, which you're watching right now, which
Correct.
is where Speech and I just kind of chop it up. We just talk about what's coming up on the next show or
Yeah.
some kind of topic that we've come across in our conversations with one another.
Mhm.
Then we have the actual show, which is Spit and Ink, a live poetry exchange, which is every other Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Substack. It is an actual open mic where you can come spit your poetry, share your work, however you want to do it. You can be on camera, you could be off camera, you could read, you can memorize. We don't care. Just come share the work.
Gotta have a Substack in order to participate.
Oh,
Don't
right,
have to have a Substack to watch,
right.
but to participate, you gotta have a Substack.
Right. So we want y'all in the chat cutting up. We want y'all on the screen cutting up, all of that. We also have the Poerotica playlist on Spotify.
Yep.
And we have a Poerotica Presents page on YouTube, a channel where
Yep.
you can go to watch these shows afterwards.
Yep.
Bunch of clips that get uploaded there of things from this conversation or from the actual show. So we are, in a sense, building a brand here.
Yeah.
And we really want y'all to come be a part of this, Poerotic community.
Yeah. I mean, because we're enjoying it. I enjoy the poets that come out. Uh, I enjoy, it's always nice to connect with like-minded individuals, or
Absolutely.
people who enjoy the same types of things, and that's really what we started this community for. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So all right, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., July 21st, right here.
Diary of a Sacred Slut will be our feature.
With our feature, Diary of a Sacred Slut. All right, let me. We've been spitting for quite some time, so try not to go beyond an hour. So, what you got? What you got going on next?
Nothing at all. I am going to go back and do some more work. I got some stuff to get caught up on, but I am, as soon as we finished here, I'm going to upload that piece to Substack because I don't know why I haven't been writing much lately. So I have 2 pieces that I did recently.
Is that the morning joint? What's it called?
Yeah, Come Morning.
Come Morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna post Come Morning. I was gonna post Siren Song first, but I think I'm gonna do Come Morning because it's been a minute, so I need to come back with a bang. I haven't posted in a long time.
I don't have anything scheduled, so I know I usually try to stay up on it and
Yeah, you normally have it scheduled for a good little ways out.
But yeah,
But you've been working like crazy
I've been working
again,
like crazy. So, and I've been writing too. So
yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, right, because that joint you just. I forgot. I was mad at you. I forgot I wasn't even your friend today.
No, but you did it. You.
That's not the point.
What I call
That's
it?
not the point.
Lunch breaks.
because you didn't have to do it that well and that fast.
I'm telling you, as soon as I heard morning sex, like as soon as I heard that, it was like bling. It was like, yo. I was like, let me
And
finish
then
listening.
5 minutes later,
Yo.
you were like, no, no, you came back. I was like, that was fire. But you know, you sparked an idea. And
Yes,
then 5 minutes later,
yes.
you
Yeah.
like, bam, here you go.
So,
Get on my nerves.
so yeah, that might I might need to schedule that. It's
Yeah.
interesting. My Tuesday post get
Mhm.
more traction than my Friday post. And I just think because it's the weekend. So I don't know how
Yeah.
people are on Substack like
Right.
Friday evenings.
Right. Right.
So I thought about moving it, but since it's in my welcome that Monday, because people
Well,
will
you can always change your welcome, love.
I could, but like I like that. I mean, it's not like my viewership. It's like the views don't peak until like the next day. So a lot of people won't do like a Friday. If I drop it Friday, they won't
Catch
comment
it till Saturday.
for Saturday
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah.
But I do feel like the site is more active on the weekend.
I agree.
So you know,
So they'll get around to it. It's just not as quick.
yeah,
It's not as fast.
like
So
my Tuesday drops, boom, it's like the views go up pretty high.
I am 2 away from 100 subscribers.
Hey,
And I've been sitting there now for a minute. So I
woo!
refuse to look because I don't want to stress it, right? I don't want to stress myself
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna get you too. If you not following Melissa Just Me Ellis on Substack, you
But
are
yeah, I was
wrong.
like,
You
because
are dead
like
wrong.
you, I was doing the seesaw for a
Yeah,
little while. And
like,
so
ooh,
now
yeah,
it's been
ooh.
sitting at 98. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna let it rest. But hopefully after the show tomorrow, because normally that's when I get
Yeah, you get like a
people will pop up
like
and I'll get a person or two from that. But yeah, I'm not at 260,
260.
sir. You see me bowing, right? I'm not there, but I'm getting there. So
Man, please, man. There's people on Substack that's got like thousands.
yeah,
They probably been. I don't know how long they've been there.
right, right. But I think too, though, and it's the last thing I'm gonna say about it. That's because people share on various platforms, right? And so people who, because that's what I'll be trying to say. If I could get these knuckleheads from Facebook, who I love, to just migrate on over to Substack, because I got like 6K
Yeah,
on
I know you do.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So if they would just mosey their behinds on over here, it'd be a different story. But they just won't.
All right. I appreciate you chopping it up as always.
Always,
Just
always.
Ellis. I will see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. 7:40. I'll see you at 7:45.
Yes.
We'll see the people at 7:55.
6:55. Yes.
All right.
All right. I'll see you then, love. Have a good night.
You too.